Okay, your foot's not in the shot. It's not gonna be on like famousfeet.com.
Listen, my feet are hot, okay?
Don't make me point the camera up.
Where do you put it in? Just in there?
This is gonna sound bad on the audio version.
How do you do it?
Give me a play.
Oh.
It doesn't count dimes though. Way to go.
Why do you have to...
I don't like how that sounds.
It pops out.
I really...
Why do you keep that?
Don't just open the jar.
No, this is fun.
This is fun!
So it doesn't count dimes.
Or it
So
does,
there
it
could
just
be-
sometimes does.
You do some.
Okay.
God, I
like-
keep throwing.
I like how you give me all the bigger coins too. God. Is this just gonna be the cold open?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Or you can put it somewhere in the middle.
Like, oh man, remember the time that we filled up a coin jar? And then they cut through
This
this?
is the whole
It's like
video.
it's like,
This is a good 30-minute video.
it's like a Mr. Beast video.
We get a whole, like, you know, the water jugs?
Yeah,
We get a whole thing of that, of coins,
that'd be fun.
and we just fill it up.
That sounds really tedious, but fun. And then we have to
I
buy
like
something.
tedious things.
I don't. You'd be perfect at RI at work.
No, me and Ruben were talking about that, and I said I refuse to clean the drains. That is the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to clean the drains.
They're fine with gloves on, but besides that, it's disgusting.
Won't even do it with gloves on. How much? You said $28?
I had 25 in there. Now there's
Okay,
32.
$7.
Yeah. We're back.
Hey guys. Thank you.
Don't be mean to them. I'm gonna turn this down a bit.
They're
We're playing a game again.
yeah, we are, but this time it's two of us because we're both here. Last time Odie was playing the game, I was not in town. I never go out of town, and that just will it stay on or no?
Yeah, it'll stay on.
I never go out of town, and just so happened to go out of town this one time. Is it filming on its own?
Yeah, it's filming in the background.
Oh.
Then I just have to like edit this with the audio going.
How do you get that onto that?
It's a very complicated matter. I have to post it private onto the channel,
Right.
so I could download it onto the computer,
Oh.
and then I just delete the download from. I just delete the upload from YouTube,
Okay,
like
that
that.
makes sense.
But it takes a while. But it's worth it.
I was asking him how he gets the
Gameplay
Yeah.
onto the
because it's on his
It's on the PlayStation.
PlayStation TV. I don't know how he did it. I don't know anything about editing. That's why he edits. It scares me, but you know,
Why
that's
does
why
it
I'm
scare
gonna
you?
do. That's why I'm gonna do graphic design because computers and technology scare me.
It's not
Such
that
a
hard.
great plan. So. Oh God.
We're playing Sonic today.
We are. Well, you are, not me. Odie's just gonna be playing
I'm gonna beat it.
this entire thing.
I can actually.
And how long? What's your speed? What's your time?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
This will be probably a couple different episodes, right?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna split this up
Yeah.
in like a few episodes.
I mean, we could definitely do different games for different episodes.
Of course.
So we might play this for a bit, and next episode might be what other game?
Cuphead.
Yeah.
We could do Cuphead 2-player.
I think I want Odie to get Minecraft,
Of course.
and I want to play Minecraft with him.
I'll get Minecraft. Oh wait, that could be like our first story. My card got hacked, which is why I can't buy Minecraft right now.
Yeah.
Again.
I could say we could log.
If you're suggesting to log into another account, that sounds scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can log into my account.
You have a PlayStation account?
I have Xbox,
That's-
so that's why it wasn't gonna work. That was my story. I was leading up to that. I have an Xbox. He has PlayStation, so he can't just get Minecraft from my account. He has to buy it. But yeah, I'm trying to think what happened today. What's happened this past week?
Oh yeah, you worked You just got off work
Yeah,
right now.
I just got off work. I'm still in my work clothes. That's
I was
why.
off on a Sunday for once.
Finally. And
Honestly.
I work every Sunday from now on.
Really?
I'm pretty sure we're going to be filming on Sundays.
That's your new schedule?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Unless you work next Sunday.
I'm off Sundays from now on.
Yeah. Okay, so our new filming days are Sundays unless something comes up and we have to move it around. But, yeah, I am thinking... Sorry, I keep yawning.
Now you know how I felt at work the other week.
No, because
When I was yawning for like 40 straight minutes and I couldn't stop.
And your eyes were watering the entire time?
People thought I was crying. The managers were like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, nothing, I'm yawning.
Well, I opened today, so I went in at 7, and I got off at 2.
Yeah.
They closed the lobby today.
What? Why?
Yeah, they said it was for deep cleaning. They moved all of the booths off from a wall, and it's in the middle. They said it was for deep cleaning. But the
Thing was found.
told me that one of the customers told them there was a knife.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but that's what told me. Bleep out his name.
Yeah, I'll bleep out his name.
Well, don't just keep saying it.
I'll bleep out his name.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of anything that's been going on. I don't like I'm back at school. Did we talk about that yet?
No. We haven't like really had a real episode in weeks.
No. I'm back at school now, and we should probably check the audio. Do you want to check the audio, see if it's been going this entire time?
It has.
Right, okay. It scares me. I have PTSD.
No, it is.
That was a good 30, 40 minutes?
That did happen. On the lost episode, I'll call it.
God, that was horrible. But I'm starting school right now. I started school maybe a week and a half ago. I'm the only one left in high school. And
I've been up for like 2 years.
Yeah, and then the other two are boyfriend and girlfriends. They graduated this
Same
previous
class.
year. And then I graduate last out of all of us. So, that's fun. So fun. So I didn't like my second period, so I'm switching that, and my counselor finally emailed me back, and it's not a very exciting story, so. Oh, did you know that, oh my god, do you remember the name we gave for...
Yeah.
What was her
Wait,
name?
no, I don't.
Well, whatever her name is.
No, that's
too similar. Who was Petunia?
Petunia?
We had flower people.
Those are our exes. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, Wiggly Woobly.
Wiggly Woobly.
I don't... One is Wiggly, one is Woobly. Anywho, Wiggly got fired. Did you know?
No, what happened?
I don't know. That's what Ruben told me. Ruben told me Wiggly got fired.
No way.
But I don't know why.
Alright, so we have to find that out.
Yeah.
And talk about it.
You're gonna have to ask around. I'll ask tomorrow, because I work tomorrow, but... Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
10:30 to 5:30, I believe.
I work 2 to 6 or 7.
Not bad.
Oh my god, okay, guess what? Okay,
What?
so, I applied for my first college. I applied for GCU. Yeah, and...
I saw it on your story.
Oh, for background information for you guys, I was originally planning to go to ASU, but, I don't know. It was just always expected of me to go to ASU, but I looked into GCU and I applied, and it just kind of starts to feel right thinking about GCU.
Yeah.
You know? So I set up a tour for Wednesday, and I'm gonna go tour the campus on Wednesday.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's going by really fast. It's my senior year and it's crazy.
It's gonna feel fast for a bit.
It already does feel fast. It's my first week back in the school and I'm already touring a campus for college.
I think that's crazy.
But
You're
I
old.
think there's not going to be as many people there though, because it is the first week. So I'll probably like that. But, you know, if I don't like the campus, then I know that ASU will be better.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll be going to ASU, probably.
Which is one of the reasons I kind of do want to go to ASU. So many people I know are going there, or are planning on going there.
I was like that when it came to high schools,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like I had a choice between the two.
Right, because you live right down the street from one.
Come on, you don't have to dox us like that.
Why did you choose
Ugh.
the one that you went to?
Ugh.
The girl?
Yeah,
Oh God.
I know. It's really dumb looking back at it.
Do you regret it?
Well, I'm not sure. Because I did meet a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
People I'm still friends with now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't regret it.
Okay, that's good.
I regret the
But-
relationship, but
the relationship you're in right now.
I know. I don't know. I like to I believe that if like anything changed, I don't think I would have gotten to this point.
Right.
So like, no, I'm not. I don't regret it.
You could be better off now than you would have been. What are those flowers?
Oh, Sarah got me flowers.
She got you flowers? You'll take a picture of them.
I'll put it here.
And put it here.
But
Why'd she get you flowers?
she took me on a date on Thursday. She said, "Get dressed up nice, taking you out."
And where did you go?
Texas Roadhouse. Then we went to go watch Minions.
Oh!
So that was 2 reasons to be dressed up nice.
Oh my God! Did you wear goggles together? Did you paint yourself yellow?
No, I would have.
Oh.
Believe me, I would have.
Show up to the date in a tux.
Banana.
A blue tux.
I wanted to,
and yellow.
but I didn't know we were gonna watch Minions until that night.
She surprised you? That's cute.
I was like, yes, I'd love to.
Marcus.
What, you want me to surprise you?
Yes, I want him to surprise me. And I want it to be a real surprise, not one that he asks me what I want to do. And then he just does it on a random day. And acts like he didn't give it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, tell us something about you. Oh, how was Rocky Point?
Oh, it was delightful. The weather was lovely.
Insert pictures here while we talk about it.
Of course.
Tell me more.
It was a beach. It was a resort and a beach.
Yeah?
And a bunch of pools.
Yeah? And what else?
The weather was nice.
What'd you do?
I swam a lot.
And what else?
I went shopping.
And?
Oh, I bought this when I
What
was
is
there.
that?
It's a xylophone. Look. I thought it'd be funny.
Do it again.
Bet. I thought it'd be funny for the channel to have it.
When we're doing transitions?
Yes, that was my first thought.
That's amazing. Wonderful. We really do have to figure out. Since it's just the beginning of our channel, we've only uploaded what? This will be our 9th episode. So, we're still figuring out what we want to do.
Like going forward.
Yeah.
Because at first we thought it would be like long-term podcasting.
Yeah, but now
like,
we did a vlog.
Making shorter ones is much more fun.
Yeah, I think that video turned out so good. I don't know.
The vlog I liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, for some reason, liked the
gameplay one.
Yeah, which is why we have something in the background to look at.
Yeah, we're trying to see if this one does as good as that previous one.
Yeah.
Because we got over 100 on that.
143 at the moment.
That was our first time getting over 100, which it doesn't seem like a lot.
But like, for us, when our like we're averaging 12.
Yeah, it's a milestone. It's a good thing.
Oh, but at Rocky Point, I tried to drink.
How did that go?
It was good.
Really?
It was a strawberry one.
Oh, really?
I got tipsy.
And what happened?
Sarah said I got really flirty.
Your cheeks were probably all red.
She told me that, and I don't remember it. She said after like a half hour, I was fine.
I've never drank. Or smoked. I don't
like smoking, but drinking is I'm kind of cool with.
Marcus is the opposite.
Really?
He doesn't like drinking, but obviously he smokes, so. My mom, I think she loves him.
Really?
Yeah, she's so nice to him. And they hug each other.
Aw.
She might steal him from me.
You better look out.
He is 18. He turns 19 in December. Oh my god, okay. Since he doesn't watch this, I can tell you what I'm gonna get him. Our 1 year anniversary.
Well, yeah, I can tell you what I'm gonna get him.
Our
Lucky.
1 year anniversary is in October, right? Yours is too, right?
Yeah, about
It's
a week
just
after.
Yeah, a week after. It'd be cute if we all had the same anniversary.
It would. It would have been if she didn't work when we went to Fear Farm.
Mhm.
But she did work. But the week after, we went to 13th floor.
All together. That was only a week apart.
My parents hooked us up though, cause like they upgraded your guys' things. That was really nice of them. I wasn't expecting them to do that. I was like, dang.
I wasn't expecting that either. But
They love you guys.
I wish we all have to hang out more often, but our schedules are so opposite.
They are.
Once I'm out of school though, I'll be over at college. And Sarah's gonna be... Is she going?
CAC.
Uh-huh. Is she gonna switch or stay at CAC?
She's gonna switch eventually, I believe.
Like you are? Marcus wants to go to CAC too. So I'll be going to a totally different college about an hour away. So...
I mean...
Don't try to figure out the radius of where we live.
Honestly.
I know you're doing it right now. You put in GCU and then you put 50-minute radius. That's just wrong.
Yeah, 8 subscribers. Don't dox where we're at. Half of them we already know.
Shut up. I know you want to see my feet.
Back at it with the feet? Okay. Tying it back in with the clip at the beginning.
Anywho, where you get a little peek of my toe.
It sounds like you kind of want this to happen.
No. Anywho, so for our 1 year anniversary, I'm thinking there's this place in town. They make little stuffed animals with like knitted crochet stuffed animals. Don't take my idea. And
not for an anniversary, but for a regular
for her
one.
birthday.
Well, I'd wait a whole year for that.
Or for Christmas. You can do it for Christmas.
Okay.
But not for the anniversary.
Okay.
I was thinking they could make the two of us. Like, all they have to do is make a white girl with bangs and a black guy with dreads. It's literally all they have to do.
It's pretty stereotypical, if I say so.
I mean, if the white...
No, go ahead, finish your sentence.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
I don't want to.
Randy racist in the comments?
I was just gonna say, if the white girl has a big butt. But that's stereotypical.
You said butt twice.
They were two different butts.
Don't sound like it.
Anywho.
Oh wait, Rocky Point, I forgot to bring something else up. Me and Sarah slept in the same room.
Yeah, you did.
It's like the first time. Wait a minute, I'm not talking about that on here. But it was our first time actually like spending more than a day together at a time.
And I bet it was really good, wasn't it?
It was. I actually slept good. For like first time in years. It was different.
Well, now you know what you have to do to get some sleep.
Honestly.
You can use that as an excuse.
She said that I twitch in my sleep.
Uh-huh.
Like I go or something. I know.
Insert video of like a skeleton cracking their neck.
No, really, but like my arm does this or something in my sleep, and I didn't know that. Because like I don't sleep with people.
What me and Marcus did yesterday, we spent the entire day together.
What did you guys do?
8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
You guys did that too?
You did that yesterday too?
It was like 11 in the morning to midnight.
Oh, the same exact amount thing.
Like 13 hours just about.
Mm-hmm. We went out to breakfast. We're gonna go out to breakfast every Saturday now.
That's cute.
So we went out to breakfast at like 8 o'clock because it opened at 8.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, if you have to cut a part in the video, does it cut that?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
But it'll be okay. There's no story in this. Just get to the end of the levels.
Anywho, sorry, sidetracking. What was I saying?
I'm not sure.
Do it again. That made me remember. While we were together yesterday, we were in my room, and shut up. I was reading my book.
Ooh.
And he was laying with me and we were cuddling. And
Yeah.
he fell asleep and I was reading my book.
Aw.
And it was just really nice because it was raining outside. It was like storming.
It was.
It was when there was a storm. And, sorry.
You're
And so, I don't know. It's just really nice. I really like reading and I really like him. So, you know, like...
Perfect fit.
Sometimes. Sometimes he interrupts me while I'm reading. I'll be reading and he'll go... Or whatever he does.
I do the same thing sometimes.
Oh, he texted me now.
I'm such a genius.
Why are you a genius?
Because I'm going to get a combo right now.
What are you using? Oh, it's flooded.
Oh my god, I
Your
could talk
friend's
about that.
house?
I could talk about that.
What can you talk about?
When I was coming back from Rocky Point after crossing the border back into the U.S., we were stuck at one
Crossing
spot.
the border? Sorry, continue.
Not illegally, but when we came back to the U.S. side, and it was like, because the weather was completely fine over there. After, like, I heard it was going to be, like, hurricane weather. Weather was terrible as soon as we crossed back in. So complete cloudy, stormy weather. Like, haboobs.
Her boobs.
That's
Yeah?
what, yeah, it was
Horrible
those.
weather.
But, we were stuck at a part of the road for 4 hours. Or not 4 hours. It was like, it felt like 4 hours, but it was shorter than
probably
that.
was like
It was
3
2
and a half
hours.
hours. Yeah.
But, it was because there was a flash flood. There was a flash flood, and we couldn't get across, like, the stream of water. Just because, like, the car wouldn't have been able to. It was scary.
Wait, Marcus is saying he's going to work, but it's Sunday. He doesn't work on Sundays.
Check the schedule.
Oh, he picked up a shift.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I was supposed to work on Friday, but, I can't. But someone picked up my shift.
Why'd you drop it?
I didn't. He just texted me saying, hey, could I get your shift?
Oh.
And I didn't feel like working, so I was like, yeah, man, go ahead.
Oh, I'll bring up what I said earlier off of the not recording. Should I?
What? The feet part?
The black part?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay, so hold on, let me respond to this text.
You ever get stuck in a flash flood?
Define stuck.
Like you're in a car and you can't move, like forward, because if you move forward, the car would get swept up by the water.
No.
We were like that coming back from Rocky Point, like a few hours.
I didn't know it was that bad.
It was like, it wasn't bad, because like, you know, I was just with her the whole time in the back seat, like holding hands and junk. Like my phone's gonna die.
Oh.
And it's like, what if my mom or dad text?
Right.
I'm like, that would have been kind of bad on my part.
Right. You said we had to stop recording at like 5. How come?
Oh, we're not 5 or like 5-ish. I don't know when, but it's my friend's birthday today. We're gonna do something for his birthday around later.
Nice. That's good because I have to be home early anyways.
All right. Wait, but you should bring up what he said
Oh.
about the 2 fries.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, you little racist.
Okay, so Marcus and Marcus's best friend TJ, he doesn't care if you say his name probably.
I'll ask him anyway.
Okay. They are black. Okay? Okay.
No.
No. Anywho.
Not like I put in pictures of Marcus like at least 40 actual times.
Anywho, they're black. So, they're the only 2 black guys at the restaurant, actually. Like,
Yeah.
fully. I think there's some.
I remember when Marcus was working there, he was the first one that I recall.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho. So we had 2 burnt french fries. So I said, Marcus, I missed him. Because, like, the kitchen was really, like, you know, it was stressful. We were having a bad day in the kitchen. So I was trying to cheer him up. So I found a black french fry and I said, Marcus! I found Marcus, guys! He doesn't normally work on Sundays.
Yeah.
Anywho. And then I found another one, and it was a little bit lighter, and it was longer. So I said, TJ!
Bruh!
And I put them next to each other. And then, I held them there for like 3 hours. I saved them so that after my shift, I could take a picture and send them to Marcus.
So after Ricky could be racist?
I went up to and I said, I went up to a guy at work.
A crew member?
Yeah, and I said, look, Marcus and TJ. And I said, why can't I? And he said, why can't I be that one? And I said, well, it's Marcus and TJ. And he goes, well, said something about him being black. And I said, are you black? And then he goes, from the waist down. I don't know.
What does he mean by that?
You know what he means by that, Odie.
Like his legs are burnt or something?
Yeah. Yeah, his legs are burnt.
He should get something for that.
I didn't realize
he should go see a doctor.
Meant.
I'm not a doctor.
I didn't realize what he meant until I walked away. And
What'd you say back to him?
I said, haha, like that. And then I walked away. Okay, they're both trying to give me the pass, and I don't believe in the pass. I think the pass is fake. And I think if you say the word, it's bad, and you shouldn't say the word.
I think it's funny when people do say it and they get beat up for it.
I think it's funny that they get beat up.
I think it's funny.
You know that when girls, they say it and they get canceled?
Yeah.
Because they're singing along to the song. I get it if it slips.
I thought it meant friend or bro. That's a real one. I saw Tana Manju or whatever her name is. Tana Mongao. I don't know how to spell her name. But this is her. This is her. iDubbbz made a video on her a while ago.
Here it is right now.
It's on screen.
A clip.
I don't know if I could play that clip. Oh yeah, I'll throw in a clip of her saying it right here. I'll throw in a clip of it.
After we get Marcus's and TJ's permission.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
I take out the guy in the background. But I have no rings. And the rings keep him alive. Oh yeah, I have not been talking about what's on screen at all.
Yeah, talk about it now.
So there's a guy in the background. He shoots like missiles at us.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 of them. I can't hit the red ones or I'll die. But the blue ones I can hit back at him. Damn it!
Speaking of which.
Alright. I like this level a lot because it looks like it's like TV themed. Except for this boss. Wait, but Marcus wants you to say the word.
I won't say it. Anywho,
we'll get footage of Brandy saying it and put it right here.
No! You're gonna take that dog, that golden retriever saying it, put in the clip here. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I saw it on TikTok.
That's me, guys.
Photoshop your face over it.
Don't do that.
Or it's a video of you talking about the dog's audio.
And then all of a sudden...
Oh my god, Brandy, I can't believe you said that.
No!
I'm gonna put the video here.
No!
Brandy, why'd you say that? You know that you can.
Let's change the subject.
Okay. About what? Oh wait, you told me to write down in your notes.
I think a guy has a crush on me.
Well, let's call him.
No!
He's gonna know you're talking about him either way.
We're gonna clip all this.
No, ain't
we're
no way.
We're not gonna cut it. We're gonna bleep out the name.
Ain't no way. Because if you're talking about he was a crush on me, then like he's gonna know that's him.
Well, he might not.
How?
I don't know. Well, his name is Flower.
We already have a flower.
His name is
Harold.
Xylophone. Harold. Yeah, Harold. Harold has a crush on me. I think he has a crush on me. Okay, first of all, he's very...
What'd you call him?
Oh,
he's very touchy with you.
Yeah, he's very touchy. And anytime I bring up Marcus, because I bring up Marcus a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think he has a crush on me. So I bring up Marcus a lot. Anytime I bring up him, he just doesn't really talk a lot. He goes kind of quiet. And he doesn't put himself in the conversation as much. And...
Bro's down bad.
I don't know. And then he started parking by my car. Because we get out at the same time. Because we both have half days.
Yeah.
So, he started parking by my car. I don't know.
I think you should, like, just straight up ask him.
Tell Marcus and get Marcus to beat him up. That's what... If I told Marcus, Marcus would think she wants me to beat him up.
Oh man, I mean,
She wants me to beat him up.
if he actually listened to this, I'm sure he would beat him up.
No!
I'm sure.
He's
If
not-
no, I'm sure if Marcus listened to the
Marcus,
podcast,
do not beat anybody up
he's not.
unless I ask
he's not
you to
listening
beat.
to this.
He already ended it. He heard that somebody has a crush on me,
And that
so
was
he
all he
already
needed.
ended the video. Marcus, don't beat somebody up unless they hit me.
We're gonna at him on Instagram. At Marcus, do not watch the video at this timestamp here.
Wait, let's actually do that.
Do not watch the video at the timestamp here. Insert the timestamp here. We're gonna get his genuine reaction and put it in the next episode.
Do not beat somebody up unless
No, he didn't get this far. He already tapped out.
unless they hit me, or I tell you to beat them
Or
up.
hit on you.
Or hit on me, but when I tell them I have a boyfriend, they continue to hit on me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's kind of what he's doing.
I know.
Damn it. They hit
I
on
know.
me
I know. I would.
in a
Aggressive way?
Aggressive way. That's better.
We're like, hey.
Let me
Ew.
get that
Let me get that.
credit card so I can swipe between those. No.
I'm gonna go back to back into there, like Zoom. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and keep talking about like Harold.
Oh yeah, his name's Harold.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a special stage.
You
have to make all the blue spheres red.
well, you didn't make them all red before, and they turned to
Oh,
coins.
if you circle them, they turn into rings.
Oh, like that?
Mhm.
Okay. Why didn't you collect the rings?
Because I think it's a waste of time to collect them.
Oh, you just like making them rings?
Mhm. It gets rid of the spheres faster.
Okay, that makes sense.
You seem
It kind of
mesmerized.
sounds like a dog barking.
It does. You seem mesmerized. Are you good?
Oh, you did them all. Now what happened?
Nothing. I get a medallion.
I am mesmerized.
We're gonna,
Okay.
So about Harold.
Oh, Harold. He looks just like my ex,
No.
and my ex is ugly, right?
Yeah.
So Marcus, you don't have to worry about that. So Marcus knows my ex is ugly. Anytime I would show him a picture, he goes, "How were you with?"
I think you
That.
showed me him before, and I thought, really?
Yeah,
This is the guy?
yeah. He was not anything like it. It wasn't even like his personality made up for
Or
it,
his
right?
face.
It was everything, you know. He was just funny. That's the bare minimum for me. I need somebody funny. Marcus,
You need to raise your standards.
Marcus has raised my standards.
Well, that's good.
I'm mean to him when he doesn't meet them.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know about that much then.
yeah. When he starts to like not be how he was for the first 6 months, I start to get mean to him, and then he kind of.
I mean, I don't know about
I got new
that.
shoes.
You got new shoes.
I got new shoes. I
Kinda
don't have
they-
a picture of them. I'm gonna send Odie a picture of them if Odie reminds me.
I'll put him here. I'll put it
Okay.
here.
I really
Because like every
them.
time I say that I'll add it here, I end up texting you, hey, I need this.
Okay, while you're listening and editing.
Yes, that's exactly how it happens.
They weren't the ones that I wanted. I really wanted New Balance shoes because I like the way they look. They look like dad shoes.
Yeah.
And that's the way I want to look, you know. And so these are the ones. I don't know. I like them.
You good yawning still?
Yeah, I'm still yawning. They make me feel stylish and then bouncy. Anywho.
You make me feel bouncy.
Bouncy. Anywho, Harold. I don't really. There's not much to him. I have 3 classes with him out of 4.
But why does he like you? Did you like do
What do
something?
you mean?
or-
Why does he
Wait,
like
no,
me?
no,
Am
no,
I
no,
not
no,
likable?
no, no,
Huh?
no, 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 no,
Huh?
no, stop
You don't
it,
think
stop it,
somebody
stop
could
it,
have a
stop
crush
it,
on me?
Stop it, stop it, stop it. That's not what I meant.
I'm very likable.
What I meant was like, did you like say anything to him or
I'm
like?
just funny.
That's all it takes.
I'm
I
funny.
think-
I am
I don't know.
not necessarily how I am with you.
My standards are raised.
I don't necessarily act with him how I act with you.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, you
know?
You actually hit me and beat me, you know.
Shut up.
I was just kidding.
Shut up!
Ow, sorry, ow! Ow!
Just tell me right now!
Here's footage of Brandy actually hitting me physically.
You get it from the manager.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I need
my
to ask
God.
him for that.
Oh my God. So whenever at work, I pretend to hit him and he just falls on the ground immediately.
Oh yeah,
falls.
I fall realistically.
And so on the cameras, if they ever like,
If they ever actually checked it,
it would be.
it would look really bad on your
One
end.
of the managers is sitting in the office. They just happen to be looking at us.
They're
and
laughing
all of a
really
sudden,
hard. And then I fall, but last time I stopped doing that because the last time I did it,
he hurt his leg.
I actually did. I hurt my leg because I fell on the bony part of it.
Wow.
Because like I'm a bony, like you know,
A bony guy.
I'm a skeleton. What can I say? Here's a picture of me dancing, and it's just a skeleton video.
Or that one. Okay, and here's me dancing, and it's the one going like this.
Yes.
That looks kind of like Dobie.
This sounds so stupid. I like it.
But what was I saying?
Something about the managers at work. They're checking the damn it.
They
They're
were
checking the
watching
cameras.
it. What was? I was gonna add something else.
Oh,
Oh, totally off subject. I don't know how you would know if I was wanting to add this. But me and Marcus, when we hung out all day yesterday,
yeah.
I took him back to where we work, and cause he wanted to say hi to TJ.
Yeah.
Cause you know all of our friends, you know, we just happen to work together. But so it was raining. It was like almost pouring when we got there, and then when we were leaving, it was kind of like just regular rain. It wasn't sprinkling. It wasn't raining hard.
Yeah.
It was just regular rain, and we started playing tag, me and him.
Dude,
in the
tag
rain.
is so fun.
And then he fell down.
That's kind of funny. How did he fall? Like, ow, it hurts.
He said, "Nope, I'm good."
He said.
And I said, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, I'm sure."
You know, like in Family Guy when Peter falls over and he goes, ah.
That's what he did.
That's exactly what he did.
And he just sits there for 5 minutes doing it.
Word for word, exactly what he did. What's with the Marcus slander?
My relationship with Marcus is me being mean to him. So.
I'm like that with Sarah, but it goes both ways.
Do you want to end this one soon and start another one?
Or
No?
I'll just film a long one and then like cut it down into separate parts.
You sure you don't want to do another game? You want to do another game?
I'm almost done.
Oh, you are?
Or no, but like there's only a few there's only like a little handful of levels. I'm at the 4th level already.
Oh.
In only half an hour. Good.
How many are there?
I believe 12.
Oh. So you're like a quarter.
I'm a quarter done.
Yeah. Which is about accurate 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, what else? I don't know what else to talk about. I haven't had much going on.
Really?
Yeah.
I have some drama about work.
Go ahead. It has to be stuff that we can talk about. Otherwise, you can just cut it out.
So you know, like morning shift people, my morning shift friends.
Yeah.
Um,
Iron and all them.
everything feels complicated now.
Yeah, what did happen with Ireland and Julio?
I don't know.
You don't know? Hold on. Is that a photo album of you and Sarah?
She made it, yeah.
Oh my god, that's the cutest
Here.
thing.
Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm not gonna read it. That's cute. Oh.
She said, I'm picking up after work today, so like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, she's really so nice.
It made me cry. I read the letter part in the beginning and I cried.
She's so pretty.
Honestly.
And she said, a selfie for you.
I'm throwing a picture of the book here.
She's so pretty.
I know.
Lucky ass.
What do you mean? I am lucky. A lot of times when she says, you're lucky I like you, I go, I know. And she's like, shut up.
She looks so good in purple.
Honestly. That was the one that I picked out for her.
And there's more to add.
Because, like, I talked to her a lot about how I want to make memories with her.
Marcus.
No, this is genuinely one of the nicest things I've gotten. But like, the whole past week, she's just been surprising me. Like,
She's...
On Monday...
She's... You said trust me, I know. Anywho.
Cut back in?
Here.
Cut back in here, thank you. Alright, so in the gameplay when it was gone, I got a Chaos Emerald. That was it. You didn't really miss much.
But, what were you talking about?
Golly, I like that. I thought it'd be funny to get.
And it's working out great?
Yes. Oh wait, but on Monday, she surprised me with like a thing of watermelon because I was talking about how I wanted watermelon for like the entirety of Rocky Point. And she's like, I'll get you watermelon, and she did, and I wasn't expecting it at all.
Marcus.
I thought it was so sweet.
Can I date Sarah?
No.
Oh.
I'm not doing that again.
Yours?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not doing that again.
Sarah needs to like talk to Marcus, you know? I think he could do these things when he gets his license. He's supposed to go tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Finally. What about you?
I can't tell you, to be honest.
You don't know.
I wish I did.
Where's your dad?
What?
Where's he?
Well, they're always like...
Arguing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like all the time. So it's like, there's never a good time for me to ask her, hey, can I go practice? Because everyone's in a bad mood. And it's just like, bruh.
Do you like when your mom's the only one home?
Yeah, because then she's like busy from, like exhausted from work or getting ready to go out somewhere. You know?
I don't know. Right time. Just go with like or somebody from work. Go with Sarah. I'm not taking you though.
Oh yeah, it's understandable.
No, I'm not taking you. I don't even trust Marcus. I'm not gonna get in a car with him until he has his license.
You said
for a month.
that you would trust me more than him driving.
I
thought that
would.
was really funny.
I would.
He ran a stop
signs.
That's bad. That's like rule number 1.
I feel like you've run a stop sign.
That's no.
No? Have you hit a curb?
No. My mom does that a lot.
I've hit a curb.
Really?
I've hit like 9 curbs.
The worst thing I've done is at the DMV when practicing the 3-point turn is hit the cones.
That's another car you're hitting right there.
I know, but that was when I first like started.
Go
like,
back
practicing.
and do it more with Sarah.
I want to. I have to ask her about that.
I like Sarah.
Me too.
I like Marcus too.
He's cool.
You're supposed to say me too.
I don't want to get repetitive.
Okay,
sorry, me too.
Or you don't like him.
I do, just not like that, you know?
That's until you see his butt.
I don't want to.
That's until you touch his butt.
Alright, Marcus, that was an invitation.
Alright.
Get ready. I work with you tomorrow.
two together. You gotta do
I'm
both
gonna
of
see him in hole and I'm gonna do something in his hole. That's not true. That's not true.
Keep that in. Don't cut that out.
Alright. I want to.
You're gonna cut out like 3 words.
I want to cut that out really bad, but I'm just gonna leave it because I think it would be funny.
Depending how funny it is. I like the xylophone.
Me too. I'm putting a picture of it here.
And then another picture.
A few more.
And then...
I feel like a photographer today. You having fun there?
And then a video of Odie playing it.
Jesus Christ. And another video of me. Just doing nothing.
Just doing nothing. Just standing there.
Here's a video.
Looking around.
Here's a video of me editing, having fun.
And then here's another video
of me
him
crying
just
while editing.
Crying while editing. And then now he's outside.
And now here's
looking
me.
around.
And now here's me sleeping because it's 3 in the morning and I chose to edit this late.
And then here's him again.
I love
just
it.
standing there.
Wait, I feel like I should say I do like to edit. I love editing.
Okay, good.
Because it's fun.
Well, if you didn't like it,
I would not have done it.
no.
If I don't like it, I probably just would have posted the raw footage like that. Without
Right.
even bothering to like, hey, like add things in or whatever. We're both just watching the TV now.
Because there's not much to talk about.
I mean... Oh, I was talking about morning shift people.
Oh, yeah. You don't like how they've been. Sorry, I interrupted with that.
No, it's okay. It was never...
Yep.
It was another topic, is what I'm trying to say.
Why'd you do it with a deeper voice? You said, it was another topic.
I can't help it, okay?
Anywho, continue. You don't like morning crew people?
I do like them, but I don't like how they're being towards each other.
Is it bad?
Feels like it. It just feels like because like people come to me a lot and talk to me about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like hey, could I talk to you about this or blah blah blah.
Why are they so?
I don't know, but I kind of just want to make a giant group chat with all of them and say, here, talk your shit, king.
Do it.
Throw in the picture
right now.
Throw in the picture of SpongeBob here, where it's captioned, talk your shit, king. Let your nuts hang. Have you seen that picture?
No.
I'm gonna have to show it to you.
Okay, do it right now. Make the group chat.
I will later, probably.
You
I'm not
say
sure.
that, but you're not going to.
I'm not going to. It's their problems, and I don't want to deal with it.
Okay, good.
Cause like I don't know, I've been kind of ghosting people again.
Which keeps you out of the drama.
Yes.
I've been doing that too, if you didn't notice. Just like everybody, even Marcus.
Really?
I would just kind of go a while without responding. But I think it's just school. I'm so tired.
No, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm. It feels like my days are so much longer.
I feel that. My senior year was like that. You have half days as well?
Mm-hmm.
They could be so short, but like they last forever, it feels
but
like.
But then the rest of the day is forever. And I'm doing other things, and I'm just tired.
Especially when you have that work and school combo.
Mm-hmm. Mondays through Wednesdays, except this week, because GCU. Mondays through Wednesdays, I work like right after school until like the afternoon, and then I'm gonna. Sorry, I keep yelling.
I'm sorry. Please continue. That was kind of rude of me.
That was kind of rude of me. My name's Zoe.
All right, there's no need for that.
Okay. But what was I saying?
Not Wednesday because GCU, and you yawned.
Oh, I'm gonna work 2 to like 6 or 7 or 8, Sunday through Monday.
Yeah.
And then and then I'm gonna go to the gym on the days I don't work and the days that I work. You know?
Yeah.
I won't have, you know. And then Saturdays are my one day off, and I spend the entire day with Marcus that day.
That's a nice schedule.
Yeah, but it's busy.
You just have a lot planned.
Mhm. What's he do when he stands? Does he just look up?
You can make him look up. If you make him stand still, I'm gonna go over here so I don't get hit by anything.
Okay.
He does it like that. He taps his foot and starts waiting.
Okay, that makes sense. What is that?
The robot?
Why isn't it hurting you? Oh, it did.
It did, but when I have invincibility frames, I could just go in. Which is what I do for this fight, because I got hurt.
Did you die? What happened?
He did.
Oh, he died.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this game a lot. For how it looks, and I like the music.
I can tell. I like the music too.
I like the music. I like this level a lot, just for how it looks. I love this level. Just because it looks so snowy and nice.
I want it to be cold again.
I miss snowy weather.
It's 100 degrees
Arizona
average.
is awful.
It's horrible.
I hate it.
Especially where we live. You don't get to know.
Yeah, in this town, at this address.
Yeah.
Our zip code,
on
social security.
St. Mary Lane.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's the White House's address.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, what if it's actually a place?
It is. It's the White House's address. I use that a lot on like fake sign-up sheets.
What is it? 1600?
Pennsylvania Avenue.
Why is he frozen?
He got caught in ice.
Oh. Get him caught in ice again.
There's so much happening here.
I like it.
I like this level a lot. I like the snowy look. Damn it. No! Oh my goodness.
Come on, man.
No thanks.
What is that?
That's a giant thing of ice. I don't know where that came from. I'm just trying to get up
What the
there.
heck?
What happened up there? I don't know what happened off screen.
Whoa.
I didn't even know that was there. But okay. Has there anything else been happening in your life?
I told you, I got nothing going on.
Nothing.
That's why it's gonna be hard to record.
You have any stories from a while ago? Like while you were younger?
Oh, God.
Like stories from school from a while ago? I have a few.
Go ahead.
So I'm just gonna say a teacher's name, Mrs. Johnson, because there's a lot of Mrs. Johnsons in the world.
Right.
And I don't think she works there anymore. But I had her in middle school, and she's like one of the best teachers I ever had. Just because like she bullied the kids, like fucked around with them.
Did she bully you?
Why
Why did you like?
Why did I what?
I don't know. What else happened? That's it.
No, damn it! I died. I was just focusing a bit. Okay, but anyway, she was funny because she like bullied the kids and stuff. And I remember this one moment in particular. One of my friends around the time, his grades were really bad, and like he was at risk of like not promoting to high school from 8th grade. And she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, but your grade in my class is too low. You're not gonna promote." And he's like, "What? Oh no!" And like that specific voice. And I think that's so funny. And she's like, "I'm just kidding. Calm down." Like, I'll mad at him for freaking out, even though he had a legitimate reason to. And I still think it's one of the funniest things in the world.
What was his grade?
It was like I don't know, like a D. His passing grade was a D.
Damn, I would have believed her. I would have said,
yeah, she's the teacher. Why wouldn't you believe her?
She probably said it with like the most serious voice.
She did. I remember it. She had a serious look on her face too, and she started laughing really hard. But she was like, "Calm down."
It's not that big of a deal.
Really?
It's so difficult not to promote. You know what I mean? It's kind of easy. Middle school is easy. All you had to do was get D's.
Yeah, but like when I was in middle school, I was told to get good grades or else.
By your parents or by them?
By my parents.
Yeah, but if your parents don't care, which most parents, I shouldn't say most, a lot of parents in this town don't care.
Mine did. Mine were
which is good.
heavy on that stuff.
Which was good.
Well, yeah, but it was very stressful.
I know, but it's good that you got good grades because you graduated high school and you're in college now. So it's good you got good grades.
Yeah, I know that.
Not to sound like...
Alright.
Not to sound like mom.
You sound like a nerd emoji.
You sound like a nerd.
I have a picture
Bitch.
I'm going to show you after this. That sounds like what you...
Playing Sonic.
Okay. Well, I have nothing.
You have no comeback?
No, because
Okay.
I am. And I bought a really big Lego set yesterday. I could talk about that.
Yeah.
$300. But we went half...
That was 300?
Yeah, okay, so people listening, I bought a really big Lego set yesterday. It was of a Spider-Man. I like this song. It's going on my sex playlist.
She wouldn't notice.
I know. They didn't have to make it sound like that.
I can see it being one.
Right? They didn't have to make it sound like this.
No, I like it.
I think it's funny when I have Sonic songs on my playlist and then like I'm driving with people and like put on the aux and I do and one of these comes on
And they're like,
and they think it's real.
They go, "What's this, Odie?"
And I'm like, nothing. I skip the song like a real people music.
Remember that one time you added things to Ireland's playlist?
I did. I had a lot of things for a playlist that were just like completely inappropriate and bad.
What else is going on with that friend group?
You'll
probably have to cut it out, but you know.
I love Gary Bear. Gary, I don't care if you didn't give me permission to say your name, I'm going to say your name.
Gary is not like his real name.
Exactly.
So it's fine.
And Gary's not his real name either.
No, it's not.
However,
It should be, though.
if I said then like, I'd have to bleep it, which I will. And it's just like, come on, man. He's not into it.
I don't know. For a while, it did seem like he did like her.
No, he does not.
At this by this
I
time,
feel like
it's been like a year.
I feel like he might have at one point,
Right. But
I don't know.
by now, I think she should stop trying to make it more than just friends.
Or at least stop being as clingy to him. Because I've like given her advice for it, like using the push and pull method.
Right.
Which I know that sounds bad to the audience, but like, you know, it's
No,
not.
it doesn't. Maybe I should try it with Marcus. I think Marcus would just get mad.
What?
It would work the opposite with Marcus. He would not push if I pulled.
Okay, for audience who don't know what push and pull is, it's not that hard. So, say you're trying to talk to someone who's really not all into talking to you at the moment. Just give them space.
Yeah.
Talk to them here and there, but don't make it like your number one priority to like talk to them.
Don't be clingy.
Yeah, don't be clingy. And then they're gonna start to miss that about you,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll be the ones to be clingy to you.
But sometimes it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work all the time.
They don't do the pushing.
They have it's so effort on both ends.
Yeah. They have to now put in that effort, and sometimes they just don't.
Yeah.
So, personally, if someone stops putting an effort to talk to me, I'm not normally the one that texts first. I'm not a text first type of.
I'm not either,
person.
but like it depends.
Yeah, with me you are.
I am.
Because
now.
I'm not a text person. I'm not a text first person. So with me you are. But I don't know. Marcus, I don't know.
What?
If I'm mean to him, he'll be mean too. So if I push him, he'll push too. If I pull, he'll pull too. He'll just do the same thing as me. It's not like if I stop talking to him a little bit, he'll talk more to me.
Yeah.
He'll just keep doing his thing, you know? Which I'm not mad about because we're our own people and we both know that. So we're not trying to be with each other 24/7. I don't think...
Is understanding that.
No,
because she said she was going to do it multiple times to me.
Yeah, she is very, well, you know, what happened with, I don't know.
I don't know. Moral of the story, like, take the hint. Kinda.
Yeah.
Use push and pull to your advantage.
So, and if it doesn't work,
it doesn't work.
It's not gonna work.
Do not try to force it or you will ruin that friendship.
Like
Hi guys. So I'm in the garage, as you can see, because it's currently, I think, for goodness sake, it's like 3 in the morning, and I'm editing this, and I realized that some of the gameplay's missing, so I had to go back and re-record the parts after this, but it's not going to line up with the audio that we already recorded, so deal with it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, it's like little heads up. Like, it's, I tried my best to line it up, okay? I tried my best. Yeah, deal with it.
Is what is kind of happening now with them.
Yeah.
If getting frustrated with her, then, you know, it's not gonna work.
The recording went out for a second, so I had to start again. I realized an hour passed. I'm at the halfway point of the game.
That's good. So you're right on track.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the Sonic movie?
No. Neither of them.
Alright, the first one you could skip, but the second one was lovely.
Lovely?
I liked it a lot.
We should have a date night, a double date night, and,
we watch the Sonic movies?
Yeah, both of them.
I'd be down, because, Sarah took me to watch the second one when it came out, and I wore my Sonic, chain.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't watch the first one, but she loved the movie. She said, as much as I hate to admit it, I loved the movie.
Right? I don't know. I feel like I'll like it. If Sarah liked it, I'll like it.
It's very stupid, but I liked it.
I don't know. I'm finally getting into reading, though. Like what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I went through, like, first 3 years of high school. I didn't read at all. Yeah, I didn't like want to read, feel the need to read. It wasn't.
You're just reading for school.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, because you were reading so much for school. I didn't want to go home and read more.
Yeah.
So, but now, I don't know. I like my book.
That's good.
I like my book, and I'm gonna like more books.
Is it the book that you got?
The Love
when we went to the mall?
Hypothesis. No, I'm not gonna read that one until I'm done with mine.
Oh.
It's The Love Hypothesis. by, I forget her name. But it's really good. I really, really like it. There's this... There's a saucy scene in it.
Really?
Yeah. It's far
Go on.
into it, though. It's a really saucy,
Is it
saucy
just words,
scene.
or is it like pictures as well?
No, it's not pictures. I
I'm
know.
kidding.
I know. I would be
kidding.
disappointed too. But no, it's words, and it's a nice saucy scene.
Yeah.
I like it.
How saucy is it?
Let me just say, I was reading it.
And you're like, oh,
I was reading
wowie,
that.
kazowie.
I was
Oh, wow.
Shut up! I was reading that part while me and Marcus were cuddling.
Yeah.
And then he looks up and he goes, "Why is your heart beating so fast?"
Really?
And I say, it just does that. It just does that.
No, that happens a lot when I'm with Sarah. She's like, why is your heart beating quickly? I'm like,
It does that sometimes.
No, but she could do like the littlest thing, and it's like it does something.
Your
and it's
pants
like,
are tighter?
That's new, essentially. It's like golly.
Whoa, what's this one?
He's using the ruby to teleport you away from him over and over, so you don't stop him.
What room was that in though?
Oh, it was just in a room off screen.
I liked it.
Damn it, we're underwater. I like this level, but I hate being underwater.
Right?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm much slower, and I have to worry about breathing for air.
You're breathing for air.
No, like I have to wait for bubbles to come out of here,
Mhm.
or else the little counter will pop up.
Does what's his face have to get bubbles too?
No, he's fine since he's like not. I'm not playing as him.
Mhm.
He could drown for all I care. He did. I heard it off screen. I was like, oh, okay.
I like watching this.
I noticed.
No wonder we got so many views last time. It's very interesting to watch.
Damn it. What can I say? I'm just that good. As I got hit by something.
Oh, I'm starting to get into cooking more.
Really?
Yeah, because I want to start eating better. Not that I was eating bad before. I actually have a good diet considering my age. But like,
Yeah, your ripe age of like 37.
yeah, my ripe age
And
is
still in
30,
high school?
37 and still in high school.
Sounds like an anime title.
37
But go on, I'm sorry.
and still in high school. It'll be the teacher. It would obviously be the teacher.
And for some reason, I'm dating a slime.
What?
But go on. You got more into cooking.
Yeah, so I started wanting to like cook for myself instead of, going out and getting something.
Yeah.
And we cooked on the grill, not yesterday, but the day before.
Still yawning. It's okay, you had a long
That was
day.
a yawn. That was a sneeze.
That was a laugh.
That was a laugh.
Funny. I laugh because it's funny. I laughed because it's funny.
So we started cooking the other day. My mom showing me how to.
Yeah.
And it came out really, really good. And we've had tacos from leftovers the past like 3 days.
Really?
Really good.
Yeah, that's good.
Quite like it.
Cooking is fun. We still have to do that for an episode of the podcast.
We do. Planning on doing a cooking episode as a double date
With our significant others.
with our significant other.
Their first appearance.
We could make something like a heart-shaped cake or something.
That would be cute.
Or like
That'd be
heart-shaped ravioli, whatever.
Would it be like us on teams?
Yeah.
We'd have to get a judge.
Yeah, we could do that. My mom, one of our moms could be the judge. No,
Somebody-
they're biased. They're biased.
We have to find someone who is
Isn't
not biased. Take it to work. Show it to a manager. On video. Okay. Yeah. But we
She
can't.
won't
We
be
can't hang
biased.
out with them after work.
No, it has to be while they're at work and get the manager to decide. But like we can't let them see. We can't show their uniforms.
Exactly. Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
We'll have to do like
We'll think of something.
I don't know.
We
Yeah,
could
we'll
we could
think
just
of
ask her
something.
straight up, we just ask her straight up like, hey, could you judge our cake?
And we don't show her face or anything. It's just an audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the camera's pointed at the floor.
Yeah. We can do it pointed at the floor. I don't like this one either.
What happened?
I don't like this one either. It is very slow.
The second part of the level is really fast. Because each level has 2 parts. Act 1 and Act 2. Act 1 is slow.
Why are they holding their ears?
So they can look underneath.
Oh.
Because when you crouch, the camera shifts down.
What was he?
That was Dr. Eggman.
Who's Dr.?
Oh lord, I always have to explain a lot. He's the bad guy of the series.
Okay.
Because he wants to turn his innocent animals into robots. So they could just do whatever he wants.
Uh-huh.
But Sonic's like, hey buddy, that's no good. So he's like trying to stop him.
That makes sense. Oh, and now he's coming after us. I think I remember it from, I don't know, not the original, but like something. I don't remember what I watched Sonic in.
I know it wasn't the movie.
No.
That'd be a fun double date night.
I really do. We have to do double dates more often.
We haven't done one in a while.
No, we haven't. I have to go soon.
What time?
Well, it's almost 4:30. I might just go at 4:30.
4:30?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's 4:22. So.
Okay. After this level, we could just stop for a bit.
Okay. I do like watching you play though.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to talk about though.
Do you have any fun stories at all?
I'm funny, not fun.
Do you have any funny stories? What happened at work today? Why was kitchen so rough?
It was just so busy.
How so?
And we were understaffed. So had to be on bird while somebody else filtered. Filtered.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. And then I was on drive-through boards. It was just non-stop. And couldn't keep up because it was big order after big order. It was 5-0 after 5-0 after 5-0. Like, and he was doing really good, but like, you can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
So we were holding a bunch of times, and it just kind of got, and it was hot in there, and nobody was mad at each other, but it was just, everybody was just tired.
No one was mad at each other, but they kind of were.
Yeah. And me and were on boards together. Like, she was dine-in boards, and I was drive-through boards.
But you don't like her.
I'm okay with her now.
You're okay with her now?
I'm not a huge fan of her. I wouldn't be friends with her outside of work or anything, but I don't care to have any problems with her, you know? But I don't want to be her friend.
She's a little two-faced, kind of.
Yeah, she really is. And I think she really likes attention.
She sided with my ex-girlfriend after she cheated on me for a little bit.
Why?
I don't know, because I was one of her friends. And I'm like, you know the whole story of what happened. Why are you I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna drown.
You're gonna drown.
Okay. I got scared for a second. But yeah, she sided with her for a bit.
How did she side with her?
Because they were friends and fought her. And one and ripped a chunk of her hair out, and I liked that.
Right. And then she sided with her?
And she sided with me.
Okay. I don't understand how she could...
I was just like, why do you still talk to her?
Right, and she
'Cause,
said
like, she
to
was,
get information or something.
And I'm like, I don't care about the information anymore. Because, like, she told me at work one day, like, oh yeah, they're engaged now. And that was maybe...
Why does it matter?
It was in November. Like, I was fine by then. I was in a new relationship of my own. But my initial thought was, I'm free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm free, and dear God, it's only been 2 months.
And they already engaged.
I find that crazy.
I think that's a little excessive.
Oh, sorry, Cookie and Brownie. That entire story.
I think he's quitting.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
We were talking about it, and he said something about it.
What'd
He
he say?
wasn't like, oh, I'm quitting. He's talking about how he was thinking about getting another job.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like when we cut things up, I feel like I could just cut the audio and leave this in the background and the music going.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? I don't know if that'd be difficult.
No, not really.
Would it be easier?
I just have to crank up the volume for the gameplay, like while our audio's cut, and then crank it back down to normal. Because I learned how to do that. I had to watch a few tutorials.
The length of the video would be a lot longer, though. But we are making it 2 separate videos, so it'd be more like 2 30-minute videos. Kinda, sorta.
Maybe. It depends if I see how easy it was to edit.
If it's short amounts of time,
Yeah.
I would say do the audio. But if it's a long period of time, I think just cut it all. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, editing the gameplay isn't that hard because it's just like 3 different audio tracks.
Mhm. This is fun to watch. Is this the part that you were talking about that was a lot faster?
Yeah. And now we're here. And I don't like this part that much, so I'm gonna...
What are you doing?
I turned into Supersonic because I got all the emeralds. When the game was all 3D for a bit, I was in the special stages to get the emeralds, and now that I'm Super, I'm invincible. Except for that.
Except for how it spins.
But yeah, I can't be damaged, but the ring counter goes down for each second that I'm Supersonic. And when I run out of rings, I beat him. But when I run out of rings, I'm not Super anymore. Well, yeah, I like this level.
That's cool.
Only because the first part's slow, but the second part's a lot faster.
I like the faster part.
This level, though, we might have to wait for next time, but you can see Knuckles fly off.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no!
On right now.
Okay. Why does it have your address?
Oh, it does that whenever I start a new recording.
That's weird.
It is. I don't know why it's not just my name, but like, you know.
Your address will do just fine. But just a heads up, guys, I am exhausted today. So
Turning it down.
so I am not going to be the most exciting, but hopefully Odie will change that and he will all of a sudden make me...
I'm very excited.
Yeah. Okay. So for the topics today, obviously this one has to go first.
Which one?
I don't want to say it.
Wait. Before we get into that, let me actually get to where we left off.
Oh, where did we leave off?
What's that? What's topic 1?
I don't want to say it.
Oh yeah. So apparently, from Sarah and a few other sources at work, they had a they found
Go
a
ahead.
dildo.
Yeah. What? No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What would they find?
A dildo.
A what?
A dildo.
A what?
I don't want to keep saying it. I'm gonna have to bleep it, bruh. Why? But yeah, apparently another coworker found it on his roof, so he brought it into work so they could play catch with it in the parking lot after closing.
Like, they didn't know if it was used or anything.
No. I'd say I told her to tell him to sniff it and they'll find out. But she's like, no, I don't want to tell him to do that. And I'm like, why not? Wait, no, it wasn't according to Sarah. It was according to Angel.
Angel, yeah.
But she texted Sarah about it.
So it's according to Sarah from you.
From Angel to Sarah.
From Sarah, from Angel. From the situation.
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty much. But it sounded funny. I was like, dang. I would have caught it. If you know what I mean. I don't mean that.
You would have bent over and caught it? What?
Yeah, I would have touched my toes and been like, okay, I'll catch it. That's gross, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna cut that.
And jump up into the air with you, holding your legs up.
No, that sounds scary. I'd be terrified if I saw someone do that. I'd be terrified.
And it sounds like catching a baseball.
No, really, it does.
Okay. Next topic is my trip in details. Is that the one?
Your trip in details when you went to that mountain. You didn't really talk about it.
That was a long time ago.
I know, you didn't really talk about it when you got back.
I went hiking. We went on this really nice hike. I'll show you. Here's a picture of it.
Pictures here.
Here's more. Here's one of me. My butt looks great. Okay, now here's another one. I'm sitting on a rock. It kind of looked like a nest. Okay. Anywho,
How was it?
It was, you hiked downwards instead of upwards.
Really?
Yeah. It was really cool because you went down to a waterfall. It was really cool. me and Marcus plan on going for a hike for our 1 year.
That's nice.
Which is in a little over a month. Barely a little over a month.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, we're like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of you guys.
1 week.
1 week? Really?
Yeah, because we went to Fear Farm, and that's where I found out that you guys were dating. And then a week after.
1 month and 12 days.
For all the people who can't see, Brandy has a really nice thing on her home screen.
It's a widget.
A widget.
It's a countdown for when our 1 year is, and today it is 1 month and 12 days. But
Here's a screenshot.
yeah, but by the time it uploads, you know, it's
In a few weeks. I just wanted to record in bulk because it's been a month since the last time we recorded it. Really. So month of no content, but it'll be fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
This isn't on the list, but I got this scrumdiddlyumptious drink. Okay.
What kind of drink was it, Mary Poppins?
Why am I Mary Poppins?
Because she says scrumdiddlyumptious.
Oh, okay. It's from Starbucks, and I'm sending Odie a picture of it. Here it is. I'm not going to read out the entire name because I don't want to. And then I'm sending the pictures of me going hiking on my rock right now.
So you're sending the pictures now, so I don't have to bother you when I'm editing.
Yes.
Like I did the other day. I was like, hey, I need a picture of your shoes.
But I went hiking again to the mountain here in town. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but
Yeah.
And it is a lot different than where I went.
Oh.
Odie, we purposely went out of our mood not to say it, but yeah, that one. But I liked the one going downwards more because it was.
You were just running, essentially.
No, it was.
You're running with your hands forward.
I was rolling. Okay, let's get that right. No, it was a moderate hike. Like, it wasn't an easy hike.
Yeah.
But
it was a hike, nevertheless.
it wasn't like the one in town. It just has this steep concrete trail going up the mountain, and it's so difficult.
Yep. My mom has to take a hiking stick whenever she goes.
Yeah, it's really difficult to go up that. It hurts your calves and your thighs. But when I was on the other hike, it was more or less like walking with I was stepping over water. I was like, what is it called when you're hopping? It was like
Skipping?
hopscotch. It was like hopscotch.
I like hopscotch.
Yeah, it was.
Even though it's a game for babies, but whatever.
It's not for babies. It's
not for babies. I actually played it yesterday.
It's an extreme sport, okay?
Oh yeah, I saw it on ESPN the other day.
Okay. Alright, it's on the same level as ping pong.
Ping pong?
Yes. Ow, it just, my tongue. Ow.
For all people listening, Brandy bit her tongue like some kind of imbecile.
Okay, let's look at the next topic. If I can get to my phone. Hello?
Yo.
Oh, I can't get to it. Okay. Next topic, we're going in order. Oh, one of our managers is leaving.
Or left, I guess. Because at the
he's
time.
coming back.
What?
Well, okay, so.
Wait. Who are you talking about? He's coming back?
Okay, so. He has to come back to train the manager who's replacing him.
Oh.
So right now he's on vacation in Europe, somewhere in Europe.
That's awesome.
But he's gonna come back, train the new manager, and then he's gonna leave.
Oh.
But it's only gonna be for like 2-3 weeks because he's just training them.
I feel that.
So, but he's my favorite manager.
He's cool.
I know he had his ups and downs.
His fair share of moments, but he
made up for it.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy.
He was funny.
I was supposed to take my hard hat home today.
You didn't take it home?
No, I forgot.
Next time.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying for 3 weeks.
Mine's just chilling in the corner.
Yeah, what am I even supposed to do with it? Oh, do you remember from work?
Who?
She was always in drive-thru.
Maybe. Why?
She came through drive-thru today. That's the entire story.
Oh, nice story.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because you say, I think of that girl who closes, but I'm like, that's not her name.
No, I have her on Snapchat. I can find her and show you.
I mean,
I wish I could show you a picture of her, but it's just her nails.
I might have worked with her. I just don't think that we were friends.
No, you probably weren't. I think she was friends with Venom.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, he's leaving.
Are you about to say his name now that he's not our manager technically?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, yeah. We still have to ask for permission.
Yeah. Okay. You finished with ceramics?
Yeah, I finished a while ago. That's why I brought all my stuff home. For people listening, I'll throw in pictures here of all my junk.
This is my favorite one, the Squidward one. And then here's my second favorite one, the one with the mushroom. And then here are the rest of my favorites.
And the rest.
Did you buy those weights for like $45 at Walmart?
My uncle got him for that price.
Because I just bought some and I think they're the same one. So, y'all. And I got a jump rope.
Heck yeah.
ESPN Sports. Only for me.
You're training for your competitive hopscotching, right?
Yeah. The jump rope helps with that. I gotta get my hops on scotch.
I was gonna say, I gotta get my hops and scotches in rhythm.
Did we have our movie night double date?
We did. It's just they didn't last a long time.
Was that the one when Marcus left? Like that was Marcus's last day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we had to go pick up food, me and Sarah.
Yeah.
We drove to Chick-fil-A. Okay, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. Don't do anything wrong. And then I came back and my house was missing. And I'm like, what did you guys do?
Me and Marcus's shoes were gone.
No, everything was gone except for your guys' shoes. And I'm like, where did they go?
Shut up. We watched, what was it?
I forget what it was called.
He shot the wings off a fly.
Yeah, it was cool. Here, I'll put up pictures of the movie here.
If he can remember.
No, I'll ask Marcus.
Yeah, he'll remember.
Because I like the movie a lot.
It was good.
I liked it.
It was a good type of action. Good twists, too.
It made me go,
I wish Marcus hadn't told us that he was the dad.
Who was bad? Oh, yeah.
He told us in the beginning. But it's okay. Anywho, next topic on the list.
It was a good movie. I like that.
You hacked your DS?
Morgan Freeman was in it.
Morgan Freeman was in it, and he was technically the bad guy.
Okay, spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Just put it.
Spoilers? You guys only had like 6 years to watch it. Or I don't know how many years.
You hacked your DS?
I did. I hacked it so I could get like games for free on it because the shop shut down recently.
He isn't doing this as a business, okay, guys? Before you go in the comments.
Well.
Hey, guys, if you want to buy my clothes, please buy my clothes. Go on Depop.
Oh, no. Don't say that to weird fans.
No, they probably still smell like me if you're into that, or they
Randy,
don't smell like me.
Randy, you need to stop talking.
If you're not into that, I'll wash them. If you're into it, I won't wash them.
Whatever. Get that bag, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hacked my DS so I could get games that I can't buy. It's like, I'll be happy to buy them, but I can't, so I have to pirate them.
How has Ace Attorney been?
Good. I started the 5th one and I beat it. That's the main reason why I pirated the game. Or, no, I did buy it technically, but then my old DS broke.
Right, so then you pirated it.
So I technically bought it already.
Right.
Technically did nothing wrong.
So they never fixed that other one?
No, they got it.
Uh-huh.
I had to pay for it. I shipped it out. I had to pay for them to look at it. And like, yeah, we can't fix this, buddy. You want a new one? And I'm like, no, give me my old one back. And they did, and I still had to pay like money for them.
Why? They didn't fix it.
I had to pay $50 still, but I got like $100 back from it since they didn't really do anything. But $50 was the inspection fee.
But that's stupid. They didn't do anything.
Yeah. It's madness.
Oh my god, wait, wasn't this from a while ago? You wore sandals at work and you had a bike home?
Yes,
Didn't someone hit you?
Yes, someone almost hit me. I want to talk about it on here because it was funny.
Yeah.
So like, I wore sandals to work on accident because I was at a time where I was barely getting sleep because of school, and damn it, I was barely getting sleep at school, and I just kept messing up a lot. Like at work and at home, I was just messing up because I'm just like I'm tired, you know.
Right.
And I show up in socks and sandals, and like everything's fine. No one says anything, but then like an hour into my shift, the manager goes, "Hey, where are your shoes at?" And I'm like, what do you mean?
Which manager was it?
I was like, what do you mean? They're on my feet. And I look down and I'm in sandals, and I'm like, how have I not slipped the whole time? Because I didn't slip at all. I was like completely normal. And I'm like, no, please don't. I'm fine, right? And he's like, no, you gotta wear normal shoes, man. And I'm like, damn it. And then I was like, but no one's in town to help me out. Do I really have to go? Because like my mom was out of town, my dad was at work, and he couldn't go pick me up again.
Right.
And I'm like, what do? I have to work. And what did we call him? Brownie?
Brownie.
Yeah, Brownie. He bikes to work on a bicycle, and he was like, you can just borrow my bike if you want. And I'm like, for real, man? And I'm like, cool. I was like, I'll be back in half an hour. And like I didn't think it would be that hard to bike.
Right.
Props to him for doing it like every day. Also Jackson, he does it every day.
Well, now he does, yeah.
Props to him.
But
He's actually good at
they
it.
live a little bit closer than you do, so.
It was hard because like either way I had to go uphill on the freeway a little bit.
No, oh yeah, God, yeah, you did.
I was dying. I was like, but it was
I would have
funny.
just walked up that part.
I was like, man, I'm already late. It was awful. I hated it.
Your hour-long break.
It really was. I didn't get a break that day.
Because that was your break.
They were like, that was your break. And I'm like, I wasn't slipping in my sandals. Why did I have to go? But anyway, that's not even the best part. On my way back, car almost hits me. Because the lady was texting. I know, like, I had to hit her car. Because, like, you know, she was going to hit me. I was like, hey, what the heck, man? And just, like, I was upset.
Wasn't that before me and you were friends?
No, wait, maybe. I'm not sure.
I think it was. Because you told me about that story.
Either way, it was awful.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny is it?
Pretty funny, like a 2. No, I mean, like, wait, on a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5?
1 to 10.
Oh, pretty funny, like an 8.
That went up. Okay, next topic.
What's next? Also, you have an iPhone now.
I do. I got a new phone.
It looks cool.
Thank you. Here's a picture of it.
Wow, what an iPhone.
I know. They gave me this phone case for free.
Lucky.
Yeah. Episode 7 topics.
Oh my god, we are in Arizona now.
Cookie and brownie.
Yeah, because like we didn't really ever talk about that full story outside of that of the broken episode.
I thought we did.
Did we?
I don't know. I thought we did.
Well, I guess I forgot.
Marcus snapping at.
Yeah, you never really finished that story. You said it would be like a teaser for next time, I remember.
I don't even remember.
No! I guess that episode was like 2 months ago at this point.
Yeah, it was. Marcus was in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what Grace said to him, but he didn't get in trouble for it. So it must have been something like valid.
Yeah.
Right? Got in trouble. And Grace was crying.
What? Why?
Because Marcus was like screaming at her.
Go Marcus.
Yeah, and then Marcus got he just got taken into the office and he sat in there for a while. He didn't get yelled at or anything.
What did she call him?
I don't remember.
Because I'm thinking it's something bad.
Not the N-word, Mark. Okay?
How do you know?
Because, Odie, I know your brain.
Yeah, but you weren't there.
Odie would have told me, not Odie, Marcus would have told me if Grace called him the N-word. Okay?
Okay, yeah, good point.
Yeah. Anywho. About your Sarah being jealous?
Oh yeah.
Was that of your ex?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this until we were just talking about it one night on a drive back to my place.
Mhm.
Where she was like opening up about it. And like she said that she was really jealous, so she tried intentionally to flirt with me, like during one of my shifts, and it made my ex like really mad. And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, she's not, because I can't tell.
Right.
When girls do.
Right.
But like low key, I kind of like Sarah while I was with my ex.
Yeah.
And like.
Well, because you guys were dating before.
Yes. And like the other girl was sort of a rebound.
Right.
More of like I kind of went into it without thinking about things.
Yeah. Didn't she ask you?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like you went up to her and you said, "Hey,
exactly.
want a date?"
She just kept paying for my food, like outside of work. She kept taking me out for food. I'm like, okay, whatever.
And then it turned into something.
And she liked me. I'm like, okay, whatever, sure.
How long did you date her after you and Sarah broke up?
Well, it's January to August.
6 months? No, 7 months?
Yeah, about 7 months.
6, 7 months.
Around there.
What's that? Like rebound? Rebound time? I think rebound time would be within a month. You know?
I mean rebound, like I jumped into it.
Yeah.
And like.
When I think rebound, I think right after you guys broke up, you went to the road.
Oh, no, that didn't happen.
Odie, how do you know where to go on this map?
I played this game a lot when I was younger.
That's crazy.
I know these maps like the back of my hand. Oh, there's a knuckle there?
Shut up. Okay, next one.
Oh, wait,
I can't bring that one up.
Before the last topic is over, I wanted to talk about it. One time, me and Sarah were on boards. It was her first time on boards, and I had to like help her through it pretty much.
Right.
Like she was freaking out the whole time.
Because boards is scary.
Yes. And I was like, hey, you got this. You're doing great. Just the whole time.
We should call it prep.
Too late now. We've done that like 9 other episodes.
Okay. Boards.
Yeah. Plus, people on the East Coast won't know what that means.
Okay. Continue.
But like, we were on boards together, and like, she was freaking out. I'm like, hey, you're doing fine. I just kept like doing a fist bump type thing to her.
Right.
And like, I kept doing it mostly because I wanted to like hold hands with her at the same time.
Right.
But I'm like, I can't just do that, can I? But like, I kind of did. A little bit. I don't remember if I did or didn't. I'm like, I don't sound that smooth.
Did you do like a type of thing?
I don't think I did. I would have definitely remembered that.
You probably did like a...
Probably, yeah. I probably did like a pat thing.
Yeah, like on the thumb or on the top of the hand.
That sounds like me.
That does sound like you. You pat people on the back a lot. Or like on the back of their arm.
Oh, like when I bump into them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I feel bad and I want to make sure they're... I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can't bring that one up. I'm not bringing
Which
that
one?
Up. The mouse one. I'm keeping us safe.
What do you mean? That's like month-old news.
Okay, we can bring up the freezer being broken.
Okay, yeah, because that I hated that.
Yeah. Okay, so our walk-in freezer, it broke. Like
A
it
while
wasn't
ago,
holding,
though.
Yeah, this was like a month or two ago.
I think 2 months at this point.
Yeah. It wasn't holding its temperature. It was, I think it was over 10 degrees over. It was 10, 20 degrees over than what it was supposed to be.
Way over, especially in this state.
Yeah. So, everything in the walk-in went bad. And you know, we're a chicken restaurant, so we had all that chicken, we had to hurry up and get it out of there while it's still good. So we had to bring it over to the restaurant across the street from us, and we had to keep it there.
I couldn't even imagine how that conversation would have gone with their manager.
Oh my god.
You're like, hey, yo, can we borrow your freezer? Yeah. They're 100% eating our food.
No,
Like
they
cooking
just
and
brought
eating
it to their fryers and they cooked it.
That's what I was. I mean, like 100%. I know I would have.
I would have too. But yeah. So.
But it's fixed now because some guy from corporate showed up to look at
Yep.
it, and like I was there and he was looking at it and he was like, okay, we got to put all the food into the deep freezer now.
And then that wasn't even
And
working.
Started a break.
Yeah.
As we were doing it, and I'm like, I just did all of this. I just moved it all in there. Are you kidding me?
And now this is broken too?
Really, that's what happened. I was like so disgruntled.
I would have been too. Why does it keep turning on like that?
It means I'm getting notifications.
Okay. Alright, and then...
But long story short, freezer's fixed now.
Yep.
Moral of the story is to fix your freezer.
Fix your freezer.
That's it.
If it's running, you better catch it.
Yeah, I like that moral.
I know.
Your refrigerator's running, you better just catch it.
This isn't related to work at all, but I went and I toured GCU. It's only like, say, less than an hour away from
Where we live?
right now, and I'm gonna go there. Like, I have stickers on the back of my car and everything.
I noticed it.
I really, really, really like that school. I'm not super religious or anything.
Yeah. But they get like a day off of school, right?
Yeah, they get Mondays off.
Yeah, because of it.
Yep. But
Because they have giant church parties on Sunday night, and they have to like recover from like their hangovers.
no,
No?
they drink wine that Jesus turned into.
He turned into wine. Oh, no! What happened?
He turned the water into wine, so they were drinking that specific wine.
They still
and they
have
got
it.
drunk. Yes.
Yeah. How much did he make? Did he jump into a pool?
Yeah. No, a pond.
I don't know if that's real or not. I'm not caught up on Bible
it's not
lore.
real.
I'm not caught up on the Bible lore or anything, you know?
But yeah, an update on that. I was staying in contact with them for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden.
Oh, the guy who likes you? Or GCU?
GCU.
Oh.
I was staying in contact with them like at least once a week for a while, and it's been like 2 weeks, and they haven't been like really responding to me or reaching out to me. So I am gonna email them either tomorrow or something. But yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
They just stopped? It's probably because like they know that you're for sure coming, so they're focusing on other students who are like,
Right.
iffy.
Yep. Probably. So does what's Orange Fox's name?
Tails.
Does he catch the coins?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Oh, we have plans to bring on the guests
Yes, we
to
do.
the show. For the next season, we plan on bringing guests on.
We plan on bringing guests more because like we're starting to run out of things, and other people know more tea than us a little bit.
Right, and they could share their
So their stories, their side of the story.
But it's like it's also gonna be more like game shows, more sets, more
Yes.
camera.
We want to do
More-
more like we want you guys to see us.
Right, we're gonna focus our main.
YouTube's gonna be our main
Yeah.
thing for a bit.
Yep, it is.
We will keep posting to Spotify, just not as often as we used to.
No.
And like, yeah, that's about it really. No, I mean like at the moment, we have 4 episodes ready to upload.
Yep.
I'm thinking about doing an episode every few days, or like 2 a week. Is what I'm thinking.
If we can.
Yeah, 2 a week.
Because we haven't
Uploaded in a month.
recorded
We haven't recorded
or
in a month.
uploaded in a month.
Exactly. We
So-
have to get a consistent like recording schedule started.
Well, it's just it's mostly
Busy.
my fault. I've been getting busy.
Well, that's completely understanding. Like you
Right.
got a job, you're in your last year of high school.
Yep. Leaving. Brownie leaving.
Oh yeah.
So okay. So I saw his letter of resignation and everything.
What letter was it? Like A?
It
B,
was like-
C, D.
It was F.
I was gonna say E, F, G. No, I'm sorry, but continue. Wake it up. You should have set an alarm for it.
I should have set an alarm for my foot. Anywho, I saw it. It was like, hey, I'm leaving for another job. I'm never coming back. It was something silly.
But I saw him the other day.
I know, but he's still at work. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I really want to know.
I know. But
So I can report on it.
exactly. Next episode. Is he really leaving?
Or is he not?
Or is he not?
Find out next time.
On Total Drama Island.
I like that show.
I did too. Drama with morning shift? Like your group?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Tell me.
There's not really much anymore.
What was it though?
Just like, I don't know. One of my friends was having trouble with another friend.
Why are you so far
I,
away?
I kept telling her what to do. It's like perspective.
Okay.
And then look.
What?
But like one of my friends was having trouble with another friend. I kept giving her advice on what to do about him. And then like she wasn't listening. And I was kind of frustrated with it just because I'm like, what do you want me to do about it then if you're not like listening to my advice?
Right.
And it's just like, I was missing how things were a little bit with everyone. But like, things are kind of okay now.
At least they're better.
Yeah. Like I talked to her for the first time in like a while. Like while I was on break.
Uh-huh.
And it was okay.
I'm glad it was okay.
It was
I'm
alright.
glad like things aren't tainted with you guys.
Things aren't bad with her and him either, I think.
Yeah? I thought they were.
I think they are going to be friends again. Because all he said about it was things won't be the same. And like, that's completely understandable.
Yeah. Because he tried to keep things the same.
He did.
And
Because like, he really liked hanging out as a group with everyone.
Right.
I did.
Yep.
That's about it. About for morning shift people, really.
Odie and Sarah's Lego set.
Oh yeah. I talked about I put it on the list because we talked about it a little bit on the last episode, and then
Right.
that one song that sounded like it'd be on the sex playlist came up. I was completely lost it, like all focus. But we got a Lego set. It was a Spider-Man one. I'm putting pictures here right now, but it's huge. It costed $300.
I can't believe how much it cost.
What do you mean? You bought the Home Alone set?
Oh. Wasn't that 300?
That was like $250. Only $50 less.
Yours was more than mine?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Mine had more people in it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was the main reason for the price jump. It's because they had like 20 people in it.
Favorite restaurants in town?
Oh yeah, I put that for like a generic like conversation starter.
I like...
I feel like that'd be a good question for guests if we bring them on soon.
Yeah, that would be. Because I don't like any of our,
Restaurants?
Yeah. Texas Roadhouse is pretty dang good.
I like Texas Roadhouse.
You can't have it you can't have it all the time though.
It's like a really great date night.
Yeah.
Like once in a while.
Yeah, like once every couple of weeks. It's really nice to have. And it's not super expensive.
Yeah.
Me and Marcus...
It's affordable.
Yeah. Me and Marcus, we literally just got that appetizer, like the four appetizer things for $13. And we shared that.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember last time I went, me and Sarah got steaks.
Uh-huh.
And like, that was it.
I
And
bet
it
you it
was
was less than 60.
$32.
Literally, every single time it comes out to $30-something.
Every time I'm very surprised by the price and I go, oh, that's fine.
I'll pay.
Want to go do something else after this too?
Wanna go see a movie? Oh, but the pretzel is gonna cost more than the entire dinner that we just had.
Honestly, the tickets and the food, but we don't buy food afterwards because like we just ate.
Yeah.
The only thing I buy there is like an icy.
Yeah. Double date ideas.
Oh yeah, that was
Cooking.
really.
Painting.
We still have to cook.
Painting. Following a Bob Ross tutorial. That'd be cute to do together.
I'd like to paint Bob Ross junk.
Marcus's would turn out the worst. It would be, we'd have to paint a tree, and then yours And Sarah's would come out like magnificent.
That's not true. I'm bad at painting.
Okay, mine and Sarah's would come out magnificent.
I'm more of a
And
sketcher.
then I look over at yours and it's really good. And then we look over at Marcus's and it looks nothing like the painting. It's a freaking smiley face.
He painted something.
And he painted Bob Ross.
Marcus, are you following the video? What video?
What video? I thought we were just painting.
That'd be kind of funny.
That's exactly what he would do. Yeah. Vlog ideas.
Yes. I thought of one.
What?
We go bowling. Or we go to main event.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Main event sounds fun. We can go on the skyline.
Main event is so expensive for no reason though.
I went last month for one of my friend's birthdays. It was after we were recording that one day.
How much was it?
Well, we just played games and did like the laser tag. I forgot what it was called for a second.
I like laser tag.
Ooh,
If we could record in there, that'd be cool. But we can't.
I'm sure we could with permission. But that would be for if we get a bigger following.
Mhm.
But it was only like $50-$60 for everything because I didn't do much. I was gonna do the skyline. It was only $10.
Uh-huh.
But as soon as I bought it, the skyline was closed.
It's always closed
I
every
got a
time I go.
refund. No, but that's because it was late. We were there like at almost till it closed.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Every time I've gone, it's always been closed. But that's just my bad luck. Yeah, bowling's really cool idea. We don't even have to go to main event.
For real.
When I go to the gym, I could record, and then when you work out, like you do your runs, you could record. I don't know how to
Workout.
work out. Like literally, you know those ones where what I eat in a day. Literally just do that.
A
but
day in the life.
It's like a mukbang, but like, yeah, this tastes. No, nope. No.
Food is good. We just Nikado avocadoing.
No. Get the freaking blue taki noodles.
Yucky.
Blue taki ramen. Oh my god. Your card got hacked.
Yes, it did while I was at work.
And how did it get hacked again?
No idea. It was just used at a Walmart in Texas on someone's Apple Pay. So that means, okay, someone got my card into their Apple Pay.
That's really weird, isn't it?
Yes, I thought it was weird, but my mom got their name, got the lady's name and her IP address, and I'm like, how do you do that? She's like, I work at the bank. I can do whatever I want.
I can do what?
I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
But
Mom.
that happened.
What's that?
I replaced the card. Oh, those are my textbooks.
Dance Dance Revolution? Is
Oh,
your
that.
textbooks?
No, I got that from Cracker Barrel.
What?
I went to Cracker Barrel like the other day with Sarah.
That's at Cracker Barrel?
They have a big gift shop. It was my first time ever going.
I thought that was for freaking old people.
It has a cool gift shop. I got the Nightmare Before Christmas book underneath it as well.
We should go there for one of our vlogs.
I'd be down. I wanted to spend so much money at the shop.
Your card got hacked again?
It did, but this time I was in Rocky Point,
Uh-huh.
so like I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, fortunately I brought cash, so I didn't really have to like depend on my card.
Right.
But at the same time, like all my bills I couldn't pay.
So what happened?
A lot of stuff got shut off for me.
Like what?
Mostly just subscription services.
Mm.
One was the podcast hosting service that we use.
Right.
Like our podcast was temporarily suspended, so like it was gone on Spotify and Apple Music for a little bit.
Like no one could.
Only on YouTube people could. It was just on the streaming services. They were completely gone
What?
because like
didn't know that.
I couldn't
just
pay
thought
for
you
it.
couldn't upload.
Well, I mean technically that too.
I thought it was just not uploading.
It's scary. I was like,
Trouble waiting for the new card.
yes, I had to wait so long for it.
What did you do in the meantime?
Just not have a card.
Well, how did you spend money?
I didn't.
I mean, I guess that's a good trick. Hey, Brandy, can you steal my card so that I can't spend money? Yeah,
That's not what I did, everybody.
that's exactly what he did.
That's really not though.
He asked his mom.
Mom, could you do like insurance fraud for me real quick?
She works
Wait.
at the bank. She can do anything.
Wait, but But the worst part of it was that 3 of the weeks while I was waiting for it, because like it was like it's 5 to 7 days was
Right.
how long it's supposed to take for it to come in. It wasn't even ordered.
What?
The new card. Because like I was on the call with the lady who said that she would replace it, and the lady was like, "Okay, yeah, you'll get a replacement in 5 to 7 days." And like I called the bank again because like it's been 3 weeks, and I want money to buy things online. And I talked to the guy. I was like, "Hey, bro, how come my car's not coming?" And he's like, "You don't have one." I'm like, "Yeah, I know I don't have one, so I ordered one." And he's like, "No, I mean like you don't have one ordered." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" "Yes, I do. The lady did." And he's like, "No, you don't. On file, you don't have a card waiting for you." I'm like, what okay, well, could you help me get one? And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got you. Give me 1 second." And like he got silent. He's like, "You have Apple Pay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have Apple Pay. Why?" He's like, "Okay, it's all set up on your Apple Pay now. So just use Apple Pay for now until your card comes in." And I was like, "Hold up, you can just do that?" And I go look at my Apple Pay and the new card's there.
What?
I'm like, "You can just do that?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I got you." He was like so cool about it.
He was the coolest guy there. That freaking lady, though. We don't talk about her.
I know, I really thought she got me a card, but I was wrong.
What the heck? Hacking DS's?
Yes. So I hacked mine, right? Like I have a bunch of games on it now, and it's really fun. Because I can get them for free, and I can get like games that were never on the console. Like I got Final Fantasy VII on the console running, surprisingly.
Why do you have so much hacking going on?
Because it's fun.
Okay.
But Sarah has a DS as well, and she's like, "Hey, could you hack mine for me?" I was like, "I was gonna do it anyway. Hand it over," and I did. And I got her a bunch of games, and she was like, "Get me Ace Attorney." I'm like, "You want to try it?" And she's like, "Yeah, I want to try it."
And then now she's into it now.
She liked it a lot. She kind of stopped at case 3, and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't blame you. I think everyone does for a little bit."
And then they get back into it.
She hates Edgeworth.
No, I love him.
I know. I love him.
More about.
Oh yeah, or
What was the
Harold.
name? Harold?
Yeah, I just edited right now. I know his name.
How did you know his name?
I just edited.
I know, but that was like an hour ago.
Harold.
You're crazy for remembering.
Because I had to censor his name a little bit before that. Because I'm like, what's the point of us censoring his name? He's gonna know it's him because he likes you. And you're like, yeah, but still. And I'm like, fine. I'll censor it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I did censor it. How's that going?
I'm not mean to him anymore. I'm just really dry to him.
Anymore, you're not mean to him.
I treat him how. Leave this part out.
Oh.
Yeah.
With pity.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than being a bully about it.
Yeah.
And I guess.
Because they, like you said, some guys see it as flirting.
Yes.
So. But,
So, like, is he still liking you, or how's that going?
I don't think so. He's still very.
Oh, he's still touchy with you?
Yeah.
He's like,
he still
you're
talks
so
badly about
funny.
Marcus.
Why? What does he say about him still?
Well, like, okay.
I'm gonna have to jump him for Marcus. No one talks about him like that.
Okay, so, oh, I have to invite you to this Halloween party we're gonna have. We don't know where we're gonna have it, but it has to be in somebody's neighborhood, like your neighborhood or Becca's neighborhood, or like one of those neighborhoods where we can go trick-or-treating in.
I'm down to go to a Halloween party.
Because we have to go trick-or-treating.
Sarah and I are gonna do a couple's costume.
Me and Marcus are too.
We don't know what we're doing.
We were either gonna do black and white version of Michael Jackson, or we were
the before and after pictures?
Yes, or we were gonna do white chicks. The
No
the girl
way.
and the guy, right? The blonde girl and one of the cops. Or
Oh, I thought you meant that you were gonna put Marcus in whiteface.
I wanted to, but he said no. So then I said, okay, fine. You can just be the guy version of me, right? And then he said no. And then I said, okay, fine. We won't do that one. Or we were gonna do pirates.
Like of the Caribbean, or just like
Pirates.
generic pirates?
Just pirates, but like cool pirates. Like
Arg.
we would spend
We
would spend $170 on the costume.
Oh lord.
Yeah, each. So, like it'd be cool pirates, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Otherwise we're gonna do Teen Beach Movie. Because we watched that movie together. That was our first movie we watched together, I think.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, anywho, do you want to come to the Halloween party?
I'm done.
We're going to do it on Halloween.
I have to talk to Sarah about it.
If she doesn't have any other plans, yeah.
Because I know she wants to do something on Halloween. I have to
Right.
find out what. But
She'll probably want to hang out with her friends.
I'm sure we can stop by for a little bit.
Yeah. Or at least go trick-or-treating with us or
Of
something.
course. I want to go trick-or-treat. I'll go trick-or-treating twice if I have to. That's just more candy.
More candy!
Yes.
You show up at the same houses twice with different groups.
I'm
You change your
I
costume?
am not the man from earlier.
You change your costume.
I could. I have cosplay still.
Anywho, so I wanted to, my friend wanted to invite so that he could meet Marcus. And
I'd
then
love to
I
see
could,
that.
like, put it in Marcus in face.
That would
Or,
work.
I mean, sorry, let me say that again. I could put it
Harold's
in
face.
Harold's face. How amazing Marcus is,
He is.
because he is.
He is amazing.
And I shouldn't have to prove that to him, but I just kind of want to
Rub it in his face.
rub it in his face, you know.
Like, ooh, look at my boyfriend. Something that you'll
And
never be.
Make out with
Oh.
Marcus in front of Joe.
I don't know about that.
No, I wouldn't. I would. I'm petty like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not like that. Not like that.
Yummy.
Just a little, you know.
Yeah,
A-
that
a
does
touch.
sound fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I do that?
Would it be mean?
He would 100% go if I asked.
Yeah, do it. Because I know that, like, if Sarah asked me to do that, I would love it.
Right?
Yes, so I think Marcus would love it as well.
Okay, good.
What's up?
Minions.
Oh yeah, good movie.
Okay, that's it. Sarah got a new job.
Oh yeah, she did. She works at the
Did she
preschool.
Did she quit Canes or?
No, they just schedule her really low.
Which is okay.
Yeah, and she doesn't really mind because she doesn't like working there as much.
Right. How much does she get paid at her new job?
$300, $400.
What? Week or weekly? Bi-weekly.
I think bi-weekly.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
that's not-
it's still better than making only $100 every 2 weeks.
Is that what she was making it?
She's only
Right.
scheduled 6 hours a week.
What?
Wasn't good.
What days does she work?
Like at the preschool,
No, at
it was every Sunday night to close.
at work.
Which works? She has 2 of them now.
Our work.
Oh, the restaurant.
Yeah.
It was just every Sunday night from like 8 to close. That was it.
I didn't think she would close.
Well, she put on her schedule to not close
But then why does she?
because they don't respect anyone's scheduling. Like, hey, you've heard about Gary, right?
Yeah.
He hates closing.
Uh-huh.
So on his thing, he said that he wants to go home at 5:30.
Right?
They scheduled him 6 to close.
What? Oh my god.
to
Okay,
be
so
petty
you know
about
why
it.
Angel got your shift?
Why?
Because she picked it up before I picked it up.
I don't know how she got it. I'm like, aren't you in San Francisco?
Right?
Yeah. It was funny though.
It made me really mad because I went in today and I was like, I need money for my truck. Because I went up to her and I was like, guess what? I'm getting my truck. And then she was like, yeah, I know. I saw it on your, on Hot Schedules. And then I go, oh yeah, I didn't get that shift. And then she goes, yeah, I know. Angel picked it up before you. I said, I know, but I'm still mad about it. I'm still gonna be mad about it, Jess. And then she was like, okay, well, I have to be fair. And then I said, I know,
I know, but still.
but I'm still mad, Jess.
I'm still furious. My head still looks like a teapot kettle. Steam coming out of ears.
Hike?
Oh yeah. You took a hike the other day.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Damn.
That was like
Really unlucky.
that wasn't really, that was like 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Me and Becca went on a hike.
Yeah.
She doesn't care if you say her name.
Okay. I bought cookies from her.
You did? I know. You spent $60 or $80 on it.
I did.
Yep.
I like cookies.
She told me. She told me you said that. I did not know you like cookies that much.
Snickerdoodles, M&Ms, and chocolate chip.
Yep. When do you get them?
No idea.
Okay. It's worth the wait.
That's what I'm saying. Because like I get to bake them, and I get to bake them with Sarah. That's the only reason why I bought a lot.
We could do that as one of our episodes.
Baking video.
Yeah.
We have to buy more cookies then, because I want to buy more. My next paycheck, I'll probably be like, hey, want more money?
I don't think we can talk about it.
Oh,
We'll just say one of our managers got
fired. That's it.
And that's what we're gonna leave it at.
That's it for now.
For now.
We might talk about it later.
Yeah.
We just
Not
have to
this
see
episode.
how severe it is later on.
It is
Very severe right now, I know. But like later on.
working out.
Oh yeah. You told me to put that.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym a lot more recently. I haven't gone this week, because Marcus came back and I'd rather
what? Alright, cut back in here. What?
You can't put it in, but guess what? Anywho.
Cut back in here.
Anywho. What was I? Oh, so this past week I haven't been going to the gym because Marcus is back. So I wanted to spend as much time with him as I could.
Like make up for the time lost?
Yeah, because he was gone for a month. But now that I've spent a bunch of time with him, I'm going to start going back to the gym again. I got weights for me to have at home. Like, it's all good. I'm excited. Oh my. Here's screenshots of some messages that some random person texted me, because on Instagram I follow all of my suggestions because I want more followers. So if I follow people, 9 times out of 10 they'll follow me back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just follow everyone on my suggestions. So here are screenshots of this one person. After I followed them, they were so odd.
Is it
so odd?
Is it breakfast?
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Hey,
Damn.
you keep dying.
I'm on the final boss. Okay, so it doesn't happen again like last time. I'm gonna end the recording here and start a new recording right after that. Because last time I lost the second half of our recording, so I had to go and redo the gameplay. I put a big fat disclaimer because I'm like, hey, the audio is not gonna line up with the visual.
Oh my god.
But anyway, go on about breakfast.
Okay, so there's 2 different people, I should say that.
Oh god, a new one?
No, this one happened before the other one. I just don't think I told you about this one. Here. I'm sending Odie the messages right now. Sorry, I'm taking
So I can throw them in?
Yeah. You can tell the difference between them. You're gonna have to like edit out their username and stuff.
Always do.
Okay, so for the first one, it was breakfast. They just randomly texted me, and I'll read it to you guys while it's on the screen.
Yeah.
They said, "Do I know you?" ? And then I said, "I don't think so, but I know Barry. That's our mutual. You just popped up on my recommended." "Oh, well, hello. You can call me Brunch." Okay.
That's such a lame nickname.
Do you go to this school? Odie's gonna blur out the name of the school.
Of course.
Because you can't know where I go. Creepy creeps. You already want to buy my clothes, my used clothes, and see my feet, and now you want to know what school I want to go to?
And see my feet.
You guys gotta calm down. Take what you get.
They never said that they wanted to, by the way.
said
Can I just
this.
say that?
No, they all said this.
No, they didn't.
Anywho, so I said yes. And then they said, "Oh, no wonder I recognize you."
Who says that?
I don't know.
No wonder why I recognized you.
Well, no wonder why I recognized you. And then I didn't know what to say to that, so I said, "Yeah." Well, if you ever feel like talking to someone, I'm here. But you probably have a lot of other people you will forget about. Wait, let me restart that one. And then I said, "Yeah," because I didn't know what to say to that. And then they said, "Well, if you ever feel like talking to someone, I'm here. but you probably have a lot of other people, so you will forget about me in 2 days max.
Who says that?
And then I said, okay, ha ha ha. And then they said, but am I correct?
That's weird.
And then I said, I don't know you, dude. You seem nice and everything, but I don't know you. And they said, sorry, but true. Okay. Sorry, breakfast. Sorry, breakfast. Sorry, dinner.
Oh yeah, cause
my brain hurts.
I know, because you were texting me at the time. Like, what do I say? I'm like, hey, his name's Brunch. Call him breakfast.
And then, they said my brain hurts. My apologies, lunch. And then they said, huh? I feel like I should know this. Is it because my nickname is Brunch? Entropy gave it to me. I hope you know them. I don't know them. But I didn't respond to that. I just said yes. Yay! And then they put snails, because they're slow. And then this other person. Here's a quick pause. You can look at, I'm gonna go ahead and say, you can look at this picture.
I'm gonna throw in text at the corner of the screen,
Okay.
because you got epic stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm on the final boss.
What? That's cool. You're all different colors. Okay. You're gonna look at this picture for a second. Marcus gave me that ring, and I was wearing a pretty dress that day. And yeah. Anywho. Now, here are the other messages. That was just a little break, because I didn't want you to get the messages mixed up. This is a completely different person, right? So this person, they said, who is you?
What does that mean? Oh,
I don't know them, right? So I left them on scene. Like, it's in my bio who I am.
yeah.
I have pictures of myself, right? And then they put a question mark, because I left them on scene. And then I left them on scene again with the question mark. So then they said, you gonna answer? And then
You gonna answer?
I said, my information is literally in my bio.
You're gonna answer is the equivalent of "Where's my hug" in text.
Literally. No, he's pick me boy.
Ew.
Yep.
Cringe.
And then he said, K, who your hoes?
What does that mean?
And then I said, what do you mean? And then he said, boats and hoes. I said, that's from the movie Step Brothers, dude. Ah, never seen it.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I said,
He's
who
got
are
no
you?
sense of humor.
I said, who are you? Because your information isn't in your bio.
I think he's got COVID or something. You know why?
Why?
The first symptom is no taste.
And then,
I died. So we're doing this again.
so I said, because your information isn't in your bio. And they said, of course not.
Well, okay. I guess conversation's done.
I used to Araceli friend. Okay. And then I texted Araceli. And I was like, hey, do you know this person? And then she was like, yeah, they're bad news. Don't text them. And then they said, but what you want then? Just friends or something?
Something.
And then I was like, I don't understand what you were talking about.
You should have been like, text me when you start talking right. Text me
And
when you can spell words right.
And then they said, you followed me. What you want? You were on my suggested. I just followed everyone on my suggested. I talk to you later, kid. These were the two oddest, like,
Text conversations.
I don't know these people, and they're texting me, like, so oddly. Very odd.
They sound weird.
They were. Oh my god, this isn't on the list.
Not Brandy getting sexually harassed in her DMs.
Oh my god, at work too. That
Oh
thing
wait,
that
talk
I
about it
told
on
you
the show. Talk about
Oh
it on
my
the
God.
show.
Okay, so, if I wasn't wearing my uniform right now, we could, like, take a video of us reenacting
Yes.
it. But, so, basically, I walked into work today because I was outside taking orders on the tablets, and I walked back in to get some ice for the swamp cooler, because we have to put ice in the swamp cooler.
Yes,
Right.
and I hate doing that, by the
I
way.
hate it. But at least I don't have to take orders while I'm doing it.
Agreed.
So, so I went in there, and I'm not making eye contact with this guy because he's looking me up and down, right? And then he says, damn, mama.
Well, how old
And
was
then-
the guy?
Oh, God. Older 20s.
You should have been like, I'm
20.
17!
I'm 17! I'm 17! even touch me there. I don't even touch me there. Freaking Sarah.
He would have
Marcus.
ran.
Oh my god. And they were so typical, like, I don't know how to explain it. I would stereotype them, is what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
They were wearing their bandanas.
God.
They were wearing oversized pants that were falling off their butts. They were wearing oversized shirts that made them look big, but they were probably itty bitty in there.
He was looking like a gangsta.
Yeah. But, like, he probably thought he looked really good.
This is throwing some gangstas dissing your fly girl. You gotta give him one of these. I'm gonna throw in that video here.
Oh my god, okay.
All right, here's the 411, folks. Say some gangsta is dissing your fly girl. You just give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ah, ooh.
So I'm like looking at them in my peripheral vision, and I see them like following me with their heads, like going, damn, mama. And then they were saying something else. They were saying something else, but like I wasn't listening to them because I didn't want, like, to acknowledge them.
I did it.
Are you winning?
I beat it.
You beat it?
The game's over.
What? What do you do now?
It's just over. The credits are about to roll.
Okay, while the credits are rolling, you can keep talking.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's cool.
Thank you.
That
That wasn't bad for beating a game. It was like, I think if we combine this with the other audio, it'll be like a little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all.
We'll get some good episodes out of this.
Sorry, I'm going back up to the list because I think we only have like 2 things left.
What do we have?
Anywho, Marcus went to Michigan. He's back. And he's trying.
End the story.
I ordered a 2022 Ford Maverick last year in August.
And
it's the end of August. It's the end of August,
again.
Right? Yeah? Yeah? Guess what? What? My truck got built. I get it in less than 2 weeks.
That's actually exciting.
Right? I need to make as much money as I can, and I asked 1 million people for their 2 to 7 shifts, and nobody will give them to me.
You're gonna have to pick up closing on the weekend shifts.
Nope.
No?
Will not do it.
That's,
I can't close. I won't do it.
besides
I
that,
had the opportunity to do a
because
double today, but I didn't.
Closing takes more money. It gives you more money after 10 o'clock.
I know,
You
but
make an
I
extra
can't.
$1 an hour. If you do that mixed with the RI, then you're making a lot.
I can't do it, Odie. I can't close.
It's the worst. It's the worst. You always get out late.
I know.
It's awful.
But I'm proud of Marcus for working to get a car. I'm really proud of Marcus. He does such a good job. He doesn't think he does, but
He's
I
doing
told
great.
him he should be a teacher.
A teacher?
A religion teacher. Because his favorite teacher from Catholic school was a religion teacher. Like, he taught Hinduism, Buddhism, all that.
All the religions.
So you learn about them all. Like in world history.
Yeah.
Did you have this?
I had Mr.
Don't know him.
He was awesome.
Anywho, that was like one of my favorite classes because of it was so interesting learning about all the religions.
Yeah.
I think if I had to choose one, is it Hinduism or Buddhism that has karma?
I believe Buddhism.
If it is Buddhism, I think I would be Buddhist. Like yours, if I grew up in it, like that makes so much sense to me. Karma, reincarnation, I think that makes so much sense. But I can't convert anytime, like I can't convert to that. At least not yet.
I'm like, you can.
But
It'll just take a while.
I would want to do it in my 20s.
Yeah.
After college. After all that.
That
I
makes
could
sense.
probably take a class at GCU. They probably have a class,
100%.
right?
It's all about religion up there in GCU, I believe.
Or if Marcus does teaching, because when I was talking to him last night about it, like, he said he was just going to go to CAC for general,
Studies?
yeah.
Oh.
And I told him, no, that's
So it's like
belittling yourself.
a basic associates.
It's like homeroom.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say.
get a degree in homeroom.
I was gonna say that
That's not
a nothing
Marcus.
degree.
That's
Especially
just a
for
degree
Marcus.
to have a degree. Marcus is so much more than that. Marcus was put in this world to change somebody's life other than me. 'Cause, you know, it's already changed. Anywho, but yeah, he's better than that. McDonald's cookies?
I don't know what the context is of that anymore.
Okay. Starting school again?
Oh yeah. I started school again. I have 4 classes right now.
Yeah.
I have an art history class, film history,
Uh-huh.
English, and then digital media arts.
And you like all of them?
I mean, yeah, I go in person for English now because I failed it online.
Uh-huh. I'm sure it's easier.
It's very much so. The teacher's nice. She's cool.
I'm glad.
The professor is nice. I forgot that they're called professors and not teachers anymore.
Well, you can demean them to teachers.
That's what I'm saying. So that's it for this game, I think.
And for this episode.
Yeah,
Because that was the end of the list.
that's it for this series.
Series?
Yeah.
Is it the end of the season?
Well, it's the end of this like series. We're gonna do
Different
Minecraft
games? Yeah. Yes.
because I
And can we both play?
posted on
Oh,
I posted
yeah.
on our story
Yeah,
like what
yeah,
we
yeah.
should play. I got one answer, Minecraft.
Who did that?
Sarah. I'm like, we were planning that.
We'll do Minecraft next time.
I did buy
probably-
Minecraft, by the way.
I saw. You sent me a picture of it, and I was like, yeah!
I bought it, and I bought the SpongeBob map, and I bought the Disneyland map.
I have to warn you.
Yep.
I haven't played it in like a year.
I haven't played it ever.
Okay. I stopped playing it because it made me really dizzy. So just a heads up, I might be dizzy when we play it. And I
Okay.
might not be able to play. I might just have to watch
You
it.
could tell me what to do,
Okay.
or I could pull out the Minecraft book.
No.
I have
Why
the
do you have the
complete
book?
handbook.
Why do you have the book if you don't...
It was in the 6th grade when Minecraft was trendy.
Oh my god.
I had
And
to.
you had never played it?
No. This is my first time buying the game. I was gifted to it for the Switch the other year for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really give it a try because it was laggy. But so I just bought it on here because it looks nicer.
Well, I'm glad that you have it now.
Heck yeah. We can play that next time.
Please. When are we gonna hang out again?
No idea.
Not, I don't know about next week. Either next week or the week after. Deal?
Yeah,
This could be 3 episodes, I want to say.
easily. Because
Yeah.
each episode was 17 or 18 minutes.
That's perfect.
Perfect length for every other day.
3 or 4 episodes, right there. Okay. I do have to go though,
All right.
which sucks.
So that'll be it for this one. You have any funny joke before we leave?
You.
That's not a joke. That's
is.
not a joke.